Oh, yeah. Shit. Dude, man, I looked through all the games and everything, and I just did not fucking feel like doing anything. I did have a game up. It was called Guts and Glory. It's kind of like a console version of Happy Wheels. I had that ready to go and shit. I was like, all right, I'll do this. You know, crashing and fucking, you know, bodies flying and shit. And then I was just like, I don't want to play a fucking video game tonight. I just don't want to fucking do it. You know? So I was like, what else can I do? And then we used to play this game on here on the lives called Will You Press the Button? And I was like, you know what, that might be fun. You know, and I went to the website and the website just pissed me off because the website was nice and clean when I went there. I was like, oh, this is different. And then, like, literally after I thought that, 5 ads popped up. I was like, fuck, man. And then I remembered the tier list that I wanted to do. So I was like, oh, fuck, okay. All right, I'll do that and shit. So I was like, fuck the game and shit. You know? And then I was going to do golf. I was like, fuck, I just want to play fucking golf then. But then I was like, fucking Death Punch hates golf, and then it'll just be me talking to fucking Elijah all night, which, I mean, that sounds like a negative, but I'm just saying, like, what's the point in doing it if one person's going to show up? You know? Hey, Taylor. You know, so, like, 2 games I know I can't play because Death Punch hates them is fucking Power Wash Simulator, which I love playing, and fucking golf. Like, those are 2 games I know Death Punch will not show up for. If he looks at his fucking phone or fucking computer and he sees that bullshit, he's like, well, I'm doing something else tonight. You know? DP's not all that. Otter eating an ice cream on a mountain. God damn, these things don't even fucking rhyme anymore. I've just given up at this point. It started out as Otter on a Potter. Now it's just like Otter eating ice cream out of a bowl in the back of a pickup truck. Y'all just ain't even fucking trying anymore. And then if I asked Death Punch, like, hey, how come you didn't come watch golf? He was like, I was busy. I'm like, busy with what? He was like, busy being busy. I'm like, all right, you little fucking smart ass. All right. Again, when I ask y'all like specific questions, I want like specific answers, not like a little fucking beat around the fucking bush answers. I don't know who y'all think I am. I'm not fucking FBI or some shit, you know. He's wearing a wire. No shit. Elijah's like, I've said it before, Elijah's like that fucking, if you remember that fucking that part in Family Guy where like Joe, Quagmire, Peter, and Cleveland, they're all playing Truth or Dare. and shit. And Quagmire's like, let's play Truth or Dare. And then like they're like, okay, Truth or Dare. And he's like, Truth. And they're like, how many STDs do you have? And Quagmire's like, come on, let's just have fun, guys. That's how I feel about Elijah. And it's just like, come on, Elijah, where do you work at? And he's like, come on, guys, let's just have fun here. That's how I feel about that, you know? Hey, doing my nails. Hey, Jax. Death Punch, whenever I asked him, I'm like, how come you weren't here like this day? He was like, I was busy. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Busy doing what? He was like, busy being busy. I'm like, okay, you little fucking smart ass. Like, fucking, like, were you fucking clubbing? Were you fucking digging a ditch? Were you fucking drinking yourself into oblivion? Like, what were we doing here? No, motherfucker gotta be a little smart ass and shit, you know? I bought $100 worth of new gummies today. That should last me until August. I tried watching Clue. That's where everything's about to happen. You gotta shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and oh my god, man! Like, come on, dude, you're killing me here, man. You're killing me, Alice. You're gosh darn killing me. I had to clean that quote up, but what kind? Well, I bought another one of these because I like these the most. I bought one of those. I bought. Yeah, man, it was a long time ago, but I bought this one called Numb, and it was like THCA mixed with mushroom and everything, and it was peach flavor. So I bought one of those, and then I bought like one of the, if you guys remember the brand Looper that I sometimes buy, I bought one of those, but I put it on paying for. So the maid's boobs were in a, oh, son of a bitch. Elijah comes back to me and says, like, oh, when are they coming in? Next week. Elijah comes to me and says, taking care of me, most likely. Let's be real. Oh, okay. No, you were here that night for a little bit. You came in for a little bit Sunday. You're like, hey, everybody, what's going on? And then you disappeared, and then fucking that was it. So, Elijah comes to me. He was like, I just got done watching Clue and shit. I was like, cool. He was like, 4.5 out of 5. I was like, all right. He was just like, wish the maid would have stayed alive, though. And I was like, son of a bitch. Gee, I wonder why he wished the maid would have stayed alive. You know? You got to keep watching because, like, once everybody gets to the house, man, that's when shit starts going down, man. That's when, you know, fucking you get prime Tim Curry and prime Martin Mull and, you know, fucking, how come the car's not moving? It's frightened. You know, like, fuck, man, you of all people, Death Punch, should like Clue. Like, I'm astounded that, like, oh, my head hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much. That movie is like my favorite reference for that song, fucking shaboom, shaboom, yada, yada, yada. That song is like my frame of reference for that fucking song. We here's a little story, and then like I was about to say, since we have people here, we'll just go and get to the tier list, but I love YouTube. I love it so much. When we were doing Groose, I'm having a stroke over here. I don't remember boobs include. There's no boobs include. Just the waitress. The maid has like a huge set. You know. And spoiler alert, she dies in the movie, but Elijah was just like, "Oh man, the movie would have been 5 out of 5 had the waitress." Why do I keep saying fucking waitress? Had the maid lived, and I'm just like, gee, I wonder why. You know? Even Jackson's seen Clue. Come on, man. You're killing me here. But we were doing Grease. There it is. And we needed like a song to like play us out at the school dance. Because we did hand jive, fucking we did wow, we had 9 people. We're already down to 5. I love YouTube. I want to be just like it when I grow up. Anyway, so we just needed something to play us out, just something that while the curtain closes and shit. So like I don't know, man. I was the only one who knew it. But like I think the director picked the song. I think the teacher picked it. The teacher picked the song, and it was shaboom, shaboom, yada 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 shaboom. I was the only one who knew the fucking song, and people were just dumbfounded. Like Justice was like just it was before shook was a thing, but he was shooketh. He was like, "What the fuck is this song?" I was like, "You never heard this, man? This is shaboom, shaboom. Like fucking, I'm on stage, just like, be back later, gonna go eat. All right, Jax. I'm on stage, like, there's nobody there, but like, I'm on stage just having a grand time, like fucking shaboom, yada, yada. Oh man, like, fucking Justice is like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I cannot believe you've never heard this fucking song, man. Every time I look at you, something is on my mind. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you got to go back and watch it, Death Punch. Who cares? Let him stay locked up for another half an hour. The police will be here by then, and there are 2 dead bodies in the study. Shh. Fucking Ellen Bernstein is great. Now Elijah knows when I say like fucking flames from the side of my face. Fucking now he knows where I get that shit from. I don't even know how I learned to talk, man. Like fucking all my verbiage just comes from fucking movies. I don't even know how I learned to talk. Oh, speaking of, hold on, I forgot to look at something. Anybody else comment on my short? Nope. Okay. Where we have you was, let's see. $690. Wow. Interesting. Something tells me I'm not going to want to look at the analytics for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's going to make me not want to fucking do shorts anymore, but I have a feeling. Audience retention. Here we go. No audience retention data available for this video yet. Processing can take up to 2 days. Okay. Average view duration, 14 seconds. 14 seconds, about the same as usual, it says. That's what it literally says. It says 14 seconds, about the same as usual. Average amount of time viewers spent watching this video. Oh, okay. The video is only 19 seconds, so I guess that's not too bad. All right. And before anybody else questions it, because Elijah threw a hissy, not really a hissy fit, but he threw a hissy fit. That's 90%. Yeah, that's all. Like that was better than the fucking 1 second I get or got on TikTok. Which is why I don't fucking do TikTok anymore. Y'all don't understand, man. I had to fucking grind on TikTok, man. I was fucking making videos and shit, going to those stupid fucking lives that people do that like fucking just highlight people to get followers and shit like that, just so I can get 1,000. and everything, because I was like, fuck YouTube, I'm out of here, man. Once I get my 1,000 fucking followers on TikTok, fuck YouTube, I'm out of here and shit. And yeah, and then once I saw like people watch your video for a minimum of 1 second, I was just like, well, there goes that. I went that fucking dream down the tubes. But yeah, the reason why I'm not gaming tonight is because like I just looked through all the fucking games, and like the games I wanted to play, I knew some people wouldn't show up for, and the other ones I just did not want to fucking play. I'm to that point again, like last time when I was just like, I'm gonna be a gamer, I'm gonna be a gamer YouTuber and shit. I'm to that point now where I was like, I can't play another fucking video game right now, you know. Because that's what happened last time when I bought the PS4. I was like, fuck live streams. I'm only a gamer from now on and shit. You know, and that's what I did. Until like one day where I was just like, I cannot play another gosh darn video game. I gotta watch the GD. I don't know if Jax is still listening. So I just started doing them live again, and you know, here we are. So gaming tomorrow? I don't know, dude. I meant to come down here earlier, but like I had to go out today because I went to the video store and I found I finally bought it. I put it back like 3 times before. The only reason I bought it this time was because it was the Blu-ray and the DVD. So I was like, fuck it, for $1, I'll get it. It was that Are You There, God, It's Me, Margaret movie. Went ahead and grabbed that for $1. I went ahead and rebought Five Nights at Freddy's since I sold the one Jennifer gave me to Jason. I bought it for $285. Oh, I got to take that out of my Amazon wish list. Fuck. And I have the complete series of Pretty Little Liars, and they came out with like a 1-season. Well, it's supposed to be more, but it got canceled. But they had a 1-season spinoff called Original Sin. And when dude first got it, it was $10.85. And I happened to see it on the shelf, and I was like, is this still $10.85? And I pick it up, he marked it down to $4.85. And I was like, well, fuck it. At first, I wasn't going to get it. I had like this Parker Posey movie called Check It Out or Check In. Keep on Checking. Something like that. It was a K movie. I think it was Keep On Checking or something like that. Anyway. So I had that, and then like once I saw that one down to $4.85, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get that so I can have all the fucking Pretty Little Liars and shit. So then I had to go to Walmart because I had to get some stuff for the house. And like, remember when Walmart used to have everything? What happened? I was like, man, I need to get like one of those like Bissell's, the Bissell sweepers. You know, it's kind of like a vacuum, but it doesn't need fucking electricity. You just put the shit together and just brush it over the fucking floor, you know? And then when it's full, you empty it in the trash can, boom, you go back to work. I needed one of those. Walmart did not have one. Amazon happened. Oh, fuck. So then I was like, all right, they don't have the Bissell. That's cool. I needed some of that, some of that fucking powder that you sprinkle on your rug before you fucking vacuum, and it makes a fucking... Yeah, I find it on Walmart.com, and it's not here till June 20th when I need it fucking today, you know? But I needed some of that powder that you sprinkle on your rug before you vacuum, and it makes it fucking smell good. So I go over to the fucking vacuum section. I don't see it there. So I was like, all right, it must be with the cleaning products over in fucking groceries. I go over to fucking grocery. Nothing. No, I'm like, what the fuck? Why doesn't Walmart have the shit that I fucking need, man? This is some fucking horse shit. You know? So, forgot why I was telling this story. Hissy fit, who me, so gaming tomorrow. Oh, yeah, so I was supposed to come down here, that's why. So I was supposed to come down here and work on the top 20 list. I was actually working on the top 20 songs last night, which thank God I did, because I rediscovered some fucking songs that I fucking loved, and I got to listen to them today. Like the band Amberlin. Just in case my speech. I I discovered a couple songs by them that I was just like, oh fuck, I forgot about these. You know? And last night, Death Punch pitched top 20 emotional responses to songs. I think that's pretty much going to be the top 20 favorite songs. Like, I was listening to a bunch of these, and like I was thinking about shit that I'm going to say about them. Like, if they made the top 20, and I was just like, it's pretty much going to be the emotional response list too. Like, because like a lot of these like have like emotional backgrounds and shit. Amberlin is so good. Fucking, I'll spoil one. I don't even know if it's going to make the top 20, but I will spoil one of the stories right now. So if it does make the top 20, I'll probably be high when I'm doing it. So be prepared to hear this story again. But A Whisper and a Clamor, believe it or not, I don't know how, but A Whisper and a Clamor by Amberlin was my gateway into emo music. That was like the first song I heard that like AOL radio was my fucking shit. Like when AOL radio introduced, AOL radio, I was like, this is fucking amazing. There's like fucking like 200, hundreds of stations and shit. So like I would go down all the radio stations and see what I like. Okay, pop, what are we playing? Okay, cool. And then I would go to like rock, what are we playing? Boom. You know, and they'd have like the weird ones, like fucking like, you know, movie soundtrack. Cool, play that. I remember seeing emo. You know, at the time, I didn't know what the fuck emo was. You know, so I was like, what the fuck is emo? So I click it, and fucking song that comes up is Whisper and a Clamor by Amberlin. And I was like, fucking, this is fucking fire, man. Like, fucking, clap your hands tonight. You are the. I was like, fire, this is fucking dope, man. So I started listening to the station more. And then one of my friends, she actually turned me on to Senses Fail, which that's when the rabbit hole just got deeper. That's when I really started going down. You know, so that's how I discovered Amberlin. So to answer your question, this is a long-winded way to answer your question. So gaming tomorrow, honestly, probably not. You know, like I'm just so fucking like, I don't know. And then I was just gonna say, fuck it, let's just do Autopsy Simulator. But then I thought about the autopsy scenes, and I just didn't feel like fucking doing them. That was like the only thing that kept me back from doing it. I was just like, I don't feel like doing those fucking parts. You know? Like I said, I think I've hit that place right now where I'm just like, I don't want a fucking game right now. You know? I've done all the fucking big games that I want to do, like fucking Directive 8020. I've done Life is Strange Reunion. You know, those were the big ones I was waiting for and shit. You know? I got another year before the new PGA comes out. So, because they only do 2-year cycles. You know? But yeah, I wrote down like this page right here. Like I wrote down like a page and a half of the like this size paper. I wrote down. I keep going here when I should be going here. I wrote down like a page and a half so far of songs that like could possibly make the top 20. So I need to work on that. And maybe you feel like it might be a double funky weekend. Who knows? Maybe if you're good. I don't know. Plus, it might have to be a double funky weekend because now I got to fucking start getting more rants and tangents in my fucking lives for the fucking recipes no one asked for book. Would you shut up? I'm getting rid of that dog. I wish I would have brought those papers down here so I could list some of the fucking. Because, like, you know, Apple Music, they keep a, you know, much like Spotify does. You know, they show you your year end and everything. Well, Apple catalogs them all. So I went all the way back to the first year I had Apple Music, which was 2015. That was the first year I had Apple Music, and I looked at my list and everything, and like I found some shit in there. I was like, "Fuck, I forgot to listen to this shit," you know. Um, and then I went to 2017, and that's when I found Amberlin, and I found a couple others and stuff in there, you know. And then I found some songs where I'm like, I really like this song, but would I really consider it like my favorite of all time, you know? So it's gonna be interesting, I think. I have two like oldies in there, and I really want to examine some other oldies to see if I can, because there are a few other oldies that like I want to throw on the list to see if they make the top 20. You know, I was a step away from saying like, you really think Taylor's still here? But I'll be damned. I found them looking for another band, and they popped up. Oh shit! Okay. Now I'll admit I haven't listened to them in fucking years. You know, I haven't listened to them in years, but I will say Whisper and a Clamor, Stationary, and Audrey Start the Revolution are just fucking. And I will say a song I'm having a real hard time with is Nothing Town by The Offspring. Like I used to listen to that song every morning on the way to work in Houston and Illinois because it was just a song that like fucking just got me pumped, man. It got me fucking amped for the day and shit, you know, like fucking all right, man, gets the blood pumping and shit, you know, and shit. But I don't know if I'd really consider it like my favorite, you know. Like I believe it or not, I love like Malt Shop songs and shit, you know, fucking Del Shannon, Runaway, and fucking Run Around Sue by Dion, and fucking the Drifters. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. You know, fucking I love the Drifters and shit. Trying to think who else is there. You know, plus some like random off. You know, like fucking I wonder who, boom, who wrote the book of love. You know, that type of shit. You know, Buffalo Springfield, like fucking For What It's Worth. And stop, yeah, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going there. Temptations. I mean, My Girl, Just My Imagination. If you told me to name another song by the Temptations, I'd be done. And it was just my imagination once again running away with me. Okay, sorry. Or like Stand By Me by Benny King, you know. Um I thought about putting King Harvest on there, Dancing in the Moonlight. You know, that one, you know, like I said, I had like a good chunk of it, you know, ready to go. But like I said, the rest of it is hard, you know. So if I can get that done tonight, then maybe I'll do that one tomorrow. I don't know. I wish it would rain. Haven't heard that one. Or like another random one, Otis Redding's like I've Got Dreams to Remember. Fucking love it. I've got dreams to remember. You know, like Like, I haven't done any placements or anything. Like, some of them have a solid placement in my head, but some of the ones I wrote down that, like, I don't know will make it, but like Andy Williams's Moon River, definitely, possibly might make it. I'm sure. Um, Ace of Bases, All That She Wants definitely might make it. Where, I don't know, but definitely might make it. Believe it or not, Post Malone's Circles contender. You know, I mean, if you guys don't know by now, you know, if you've seen any top 20 from me, it's never conventional. Not going to be sitting here talking about movements and shit. Well, the movement in the chorus of this song, right? You know, you're not going to be hearing that type of shit. That was something I forgot to mention last night when we were going down the baby mama lore. That was a key way of like her knowing that I was fucking mad. Was like we had the Direct TV, and like the Direct TV had like the music channels, and like she knew I was pissed if I went to the classical channel, because I would just go to the classical channel and put a pillow over my eyes and just be like, oh god, you know, just, you know, that's when I knew I was in a fucking. That's when they knew I was in a bad mood. Because like I would just turn on the classical musical station and just fucking just put a pillow over my eyes and just let it play for a few. That's a good telltale sign, yeah. It was either I was upset or I had a headache. One of the two. Because like if I had a headache, I didn't really want to move or anything. So like I would just put on like classical music and then like put a pillow over my eyes, blind my eyes from the light and shit. So it was one of the two. You know. I can't do music or like. Did I fucking tell you about the fucking migraine I had with the baby mama and they blasted the music on fucking high? And I was like almost in the fetal position when we got back to the house. Did I tell you about that? Okay, so we had to go out to Walmart one night, right? So it was me, baby mama, her mom, our kid, and her brother's kid, right? And her brother's kid was, you know, a little unruly, you know, as all 3-year-olds were and shit. So anyway, we get done with everything, right? The migraine is like right here. You know, it was kind of starting in the store, but I was just like, that's right, we'll work through it and shit. I get out to the car and it's full blown now. It's fucking it's migraine's like da 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 you know, like oh fuck, you know. So like I have my iPod shuffle at the time. So I put in my headphone because all they did was listen to country music, and like every now and then a country song would come through. And I'm like, hey, I kind of like this one, but like I would just put in my headphones and like put on something and put it on low in case they were talking to me, you know. So I have my headphones in, and they're, you know, the other kid, not mine, the other kid's acting up, crying, fussing because it's dark and so that's not really helping the fucking migraine. So like I'm trying to fucking like phase it out, focus on what I'm listening to and shit. You know, just trying to put it in, you know, all of a sudden her mom gets like fucking like pissy. and is so mad that the baby is crying, she cranks the fucking radio. I think the radio went to like 10 and she put it on like 17, you know? So it is so loud in this car, and my migraine, I'm like, now I'm like this, right? I'm in the front seat. Now I'm like this. I'm like pushing my head against the window, and then it slides down to where, like, again, I'm like, my feet are almost, my head is almost at my feet, because this was her solution to the baby crying, was just turn up the radio as loud as fucking possible. We're still like 3 miles from the house, and I'm like, this is going to be the longest 3 miles of my life. You know, so like I'm fucking my headphones out and shit. I ain't even fucking, you know, I would have talked to him. Man, it was getting there, man. So we finally pull up at the house. She turns off the car. The music stops, and I'm just like, and her mom's just like, what's wrong? I was just like, I have a migraine. And she looks back at the baby mama who's in the back seat and shit, and she was like, well, how come you didn't tell me that? I'm up here blaring the music. I was like, I thought me plugging my ears and crying was a good indicator of that, but I guess not. You know, I was like, oh my God, that was like one of the worst migraine experiences, other than when I was 8, throwing up and shit from migraines. Other than that, man, I think those are the top 2. It was number 1, having migraines, throwing up and shit when I was 8. Number 2, that time in the car, man, because like, oh my God, I was dying. Did Elijah fall asleep? Motherfucker hadn't said anything. He hadn't said anything since Amazon happened. Shit. I'm eating. What are you eating? A Brontosaurus burger, motherfucker? All right, let's get into the tier list. Fuck it. 6:30. I'm not gonna wait till 7 here. What the fuck are these? What are you eating? Hockey pucks? What the fuck are these? Oh, sweet potato. Oh. Why isn't it sharing? There it goes. All right. Okay. Here we go. We got our board here. Some of these I don't think I've ever fucking. What the hell was that one? I didn't even see that one. Okay, some of these I've never seen before. But okay. Okay. All right. Let's fucking. These are the 100 plus fast food, fast casual chains tier maker. All right. We got S all the way down to F and never had. Oh God darn it. I love YouTube, man. Fucking love YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna need a minute. Hold on, just a second. Hold on. No, I'm good. Nothing. I'm good. All right. Let's X out some of these ads if I can. All right. Well, first thing right off the bat, are we really counting 7-Eleven as fucking fast food? Has anybody here had 7-Eleven? I know Death Lunch is like right outside of the fucking 7-Eleven headquarters. But again, like, are we really counting it as fucking fast food though? I mean, I used to have hot dogs from fucking 7-Eleven, and I mean, those aren't bad. So I guess we'll C tier it. I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot about Slurpee. Okay, we'll B tier just for Slurpee. All right, we'll B tier it. I forgot about Slurpees. You know, I'm going by just the food here, but I forgot about Slurpee. So I mean, that counts. So I'll B tier it just for Slurpees. You can't go wrong with a good Slurpee. Fun fact: our roommate worked at 7-Eleven for a few months. Man, I miss 7-Eleven. It's okay. Here's a funny story with 7-Eleven. So last time, or the first time we went and saw the kid, right? We drove up to see the kid. I was like, man, I can't wait to get the fucking 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee, man. I haven't had a Slurpee. And so, and you know what? Here's another little thing. All you little fuckers out there who are just like, well, just go get an icy. All right? I'm sorry, but I've been doing this long before Sheldon Cooper said it in fucking The Big Bang Theory. But if you're out here saying like, well, an icy is the same thing as a Slurpee, I'm sorry, go to hell. Okay? I'm sorry, but you need that fucking richness of a Slurpee at fucking 7-Eleven. You fucking, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against icy. Icy's okay on a fucking fine day, but fuck off if you think they're the same thing. Okay? Anyway, so I'm all jazzed and everything, right? I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get to 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee. Oh my God, it's going to be so great, right? Two totally different animals. Exactly. Thank you. So I dropped my mom off at my sister's house, right? And my GPS telling me to go this direction to the 7-Eleven because I'm going to the nearest fucking 7-Eleven. I get to the nearest 7-Eleven, right across the street is a Wawa. So I was like, all right, I wanted to dip in. I was on that side of the street first. I wanted to dip in Wawa and get some snacks for the fucking road and shit, right? I go into Wawa and I see the most beautiful thing I've ever fucking seen in my life in a gas station, and that is a fucking Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. And I was like, oh, I haven't been to a fucking 7-Eleven since. You know, now when I go through there, man, I stop at that Wawa and I bring my 100-ounce fucking mug and fucking fill that bad boy up. All right, some of these I've never 85. What the fuck is this? 85 degrees. 85 degrees Celsius daily cafe. Okay, that's got to be like some Canada shit. I've never had that. A&W. Anybody have A&W? 100. Yeah, I got a 100-ounce fucking mug. No, I don't usually drink those. Yeah, Jackson's not a big fan of happiness. So just so we're clear here. Never had A&W. Wow, A&W is okay. It's a good burger. It's a burger joint. I'd put it fucking C tier. Not bad, not terrible. It's a burger. Like fuck. Farjou. Never heard of it. This fucking guy. Never heard of it. All right, Applebee's. All right, Applebee's. How do we feel about Applebee's? Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. I've got somebody to love. I've got somebody to. Okay, sorry. You never ate. Oh, I was like, you never ate at an Applebee's. And I remember who I was talking to. I was talking to Stairboy here. This is gonna be a better fucking thing. I mean, you got to keep track of how many fucking places Elijah's eating at. This is gonna be even better. I think that's gonna be the better fucking game. I'm gonna put Applebee's, believe it or not, in I'm gonna put it in B tier, and here's why. Because you know what my favorite thing to fucking get at Applebee's over the last few years is when they have it, the unlimited fucking chicken tenders, man. Like when they like all you can eat chicken tenders and fries. I'm like, fucking A, man, let's go. Like fucking pack your bags, kids. Like, let's go. Like when they have that, that's what I'm like, man. They're just like, would you like another plate? I'm like, hell yeah, I would like another plate. That was before the Ozempic, though. I will say it's been a while since I've been. So that was before the Ozempic. Probably now I couldn't do that anymore. Because y'all gotta understand, my eating habit is way different now. Like usually now I wake up at like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I go to work. All right. Maybe I'll have a snack or something during the day. You know, I might have like a Hostess, like honey bun or fucking maybe even like a small sandwich or soup at work. It's very rare I do that anymore. And then like I probably won't eat anything like a meal, like an actual fucking meal, you know, until like 8, 9 o'clock at night. You know? So like I haven't done the Applebee's all you can eat thing in quite a long time, but if they had it right now and I could go, it'd be a B tier for sure. I'm just gonna get rid of this one right now because I've never fucking heard of it. And this one, hold on, I'm just gonna get rid of some of the ones that I've never had. Hold on. Oh, what? Technically, I've had that in a weird way. I'll get to it. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I think we're good. All right. Arby's. How do we feel about Arby's? I've only been once, and I got the quesadilla burger. Biggest what? I'm so hungry. All right, there it goes. Said my connection was unstable. And I was like, darn it. I'm so hungry. I could eat at Arby's. See, that's a fast food restaurant. Like, I don't understand. Gets a lot of flack. Is Arby's. It's not my number one choice. I'm not like fucking pawing at the bit to go to fucking Arby's, but like, I don't mind it. I've only been once. Man, maybe I picked a bad list for this tonight. But me personally, Arby's, like, let's see. I don't hate it. I could get fucking roast beef sandwich every now and then. Or they have this what is it? Chicken, Swiss, and bacon sandwich that and they have a really good um French dip sandwich, but like fucking their au jus is terrible. And I guess that's a no Arby's for good old Elijah here. Okay. Auntie Anne's pretzels. Have we ever had Auntie Anne's pretzels? Come on, Elijah. You've had to have an Auntie Anne's pretzel. I said B. What do you mean B? A. What the fuck are you talking about? For Arby's B. Okay, that doesn't tell me fucking anything. Okay, for Chick-fil-A, C. What the fuck are we doing? The fuck you mean she's never had a soft pretzel? Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know you were ranking yours. I didn't fucking know. I'm asking like fucking like like fucking like Death Punch is like, I think I had the brisket burger from Arby's, and you're just like Q. I'm like, what the fuck? Now, Auntie Anne's I've had before, and again, I think I'd C tier. I like Pretzel Maker better, only because like I used to work next to a pretzel maker at the mall. When I like me and Jax, we both used to work next to a pretzel maker, and we used to eat pretzels and buy drinks there when we weren't supposed to. Well, with Bonnie didn't care as long as we didn't fucking get it on any product. Grace was the fucking problem. Grace was just like, fucking, I don't care if we thirst to death out there. I don't give a shit. Here's a funny story with that. So, I was working the second year at Borders, and with my boss that just fucking hated me. Grace fucking hated me, loathed me. Well, I think she hated Jax more because she just stopped scheduling Jax because like Jax would be like, "Here, Will, take my hours," because she tried to stop scheduling me too. But like Jax was like, "Take all my hours," and then Grace knew she was fucked there. Anyway, so Grace was like, "No drinks out at the kiosk," and I'm like, "The fuck." Like, you want me to be out here selling calendars for 6 hours at a time? You don't want me to have nothing to drink? You're out of your fucking head. So one day I went over to Pretzel Maker and I was like, can I get a large Coke Zero? No ice. And they're like, yeah. So they give me the Coke Zero and shit. I was like, right on. And plus, I got the kid that, like, I go to hand him the money. He was like, it's just a cup. Don't worry about it. I was like, you rule, man. So I take it back over to the fucking kiosk, right? And we had, like, a little, like, podium, I guess. And underneath was, like, where we kept, like, our change, some, like, extra stuff in case we needed it. And we had, like, a little tiny bit of room to keep, like, some other things. So I put my drink there, right? So anyway, customers come up and helping them and shit. I go to get a drink and the worst fucking possible thing happens. I go to grab the fucking cup and the lid pops off and my drink spills all over stuff inside the fucking podium. And I was like, if Grace sees this, I'm fucking done. She already hates my fucking ass. So like if she sees fucking Coke Zero spilled all over everything, I'm fucking done, man. We had like a roll of paper towels out there, man. Like I'm soaking everything in paper towels. I'm going to pretzel maker. Like, do y'all have a fucking rag? Man, I messed up over here. I need a fucking going over here wiping everything down. All because like fucking. So pretzel maker would probably be S tier if they're on here, just so we're clear. All right. Big boy. Anybody ever big to a big boy? I knew that one. I knew Elijah didn't have that one. They've been replacing burger. It's a burger joint. It's just another burger joint. You know. Their thing is like their like signature sandwich is a burger with tartar sauce on it. That's their fucking thing. There, I know, weird. Funny thing is when we went and saw the kid, we stopped at one because I always wanted to try Big Boy. You know, I always saw it in movies and TV and shit like that, so I wanted to try it. Here's the funny thing that happened. So we stopped, me and my mom. I paid with a credit card. You know, I paid with a credit card, swipe, boom, we're done. My mom, she pulls out cash from her wallet, pays for hers, boom, we're out of here, right? So we're back on the highway. It's midnight. You know, it's been like fucking 4 hours since we've been at Big Boy. You know, so we're driving and shit. All of a sudden, my mom's text message goes off. We think it's my sister, like, hey, where are you guys at the moment? And shit. My mom looks at her text message and she just stops for a second. She's like, the hell? I was like, what is it? She was like, please tell us how you enjoyed your visit at Big Boy. And then she was like, how the hell do they know I went to Big Boy? I was like, well, Mom, you use a credit card. Of course they're going to know you went to Big Boy. She was like, I paid cash. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. So we were just dumbfounded to this day that, like, she paid cash there. And all of a sudden, like, her phone message goes off. And it was like, please tell us how you enjoyed your visit at Big Boy. And we're just like, what the fuck? You know? So... but I enjoyed Big Boy for what it was and everything. So I'll go. And we haven't had any other letters yet. I'm gonna go see. Bojangles, yeah, fuck off. Yeah. I mean, it used to be good. It used to be fun, but I just had to eat it so fucking much. I just don't fucking know. You know, scanning your mobile device. Yeah, I know, right? Shit. You know, Buffalo Wild Wings. You know, I can actually get down with some Buffalo Wild Wings, but I'm putting it in D tier only because of the price. The only time I can really get Buffalo Wild Wings is when they have like their deals and shit. Like you can get 20 boneless wings for fucking $15.99. I'm like, all right, I'm in. You know, really, you never had Buffalo Wild Wings? Wow, okay, that's one I didn't see coming. Well, fast food / fast casual. Hey, I was confused why the fuck 7-Eleven was on here. Hey, and we've had Arby's and we had A&W, so those are technically and Bojangles is technically fucking fast food. So It's a cheaper alternative to Wingstop, but Wingstop is better. Wingstop's on here, isn't it? Where is it? We'll do that one next, just because. I could have swore it was on here. There it is. I'll put it with D2. Because, I mean, like, it's the same shit at a different place. In my opinion, they have some different flavors, but it's the same shit. Different place. All right, Burger King. We've all had Burger King. Come on. Elijah, if you sit there and tell me you haven't had Burger King, I think we're done with the night. It's funny because that's where I was gonna put it. I was gonna put it in fucking S tier. I'm sorry, man. I can get down with fucking Burger King. Burger King lately has just seemed like the punching bag of like of fast food, and like I don't like it. I don't like that Burger King has become like this punching bag for. Well, you're in Texas, so that's different. I'm gonna let that one go, but I don't know. I just feel like Burger King has just become the punching bag for like other fast food restaurants, and like I don't know. I don't feel that way, man. C probably for you. Again, you're in Texas. You have Whataburger, so I'm gonna let it go. I mean, I've had Whataburger. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. Trust me. I wish I could get a fucking Whata cheese right now with some mustard on it and shit. That sounds fucking delicious. But I will settle for a fucking Bacon King with no mayonnaise, no ketchup, add mustard, add pickles. I will settle for that bad boy right now. Oh, we know, Stare Boy. We know you never ate it no damn Whataburger. Plus, remember when they had 10 nuggets for $1? I'm sorry, but like that was peak, man. I'm sorry, man. I would just go to fucking Burger King and I'm like, let me get 3 orders of nuggets. And like that was it. That's all I fucking needed. It was just 3 orders of damn nuggets and I was set. I never had California Pizza Kitchen. Not even the frozen one. Never even had the frozen one. Because like every pizza I fucking see there, man, it's just like barbecue chicken pizza. Awesome. What's on it? They're like barbecue sauce. I'm like, I love barbecue sauce. They're like mozzarella cheese. I'm like, fucking sweet. Awesome. They're like fucking grilled chicken. I'm like, I love grilled chicken, man. This is getting better. And then they're like red onion. I'm like, why you gotta fuck it up? Why you gotta fuck up the pizza for, man? Like, I've never eaten a slice of barbecue fucking chicken and it just had like fucking diced onions on top. So like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, like I've said before, when it comes to frozen pizza, if it ain't Tombstone, then it ain't shit. Okay, you can't really see it here that well, but Hardee's, Carl Jr., anybody? Man, fuck, my computer is moving slow because of this, man. Fuck, I should have restarted first. Fuck. You never heard of Hardee's or Carl's Jr.? I can understand never eating there. That one fucking okay. Doesn't surprise me one bit there, Harry Potter. But never hearing of it? Oh, heard of it. My bad. I just saw never and heard of it and just put it together in my brain separately. Believe it or not, I'm gonna A tier this one. I mean, I fucking man, that double fucking Harry Potter. um, man, the double monster burger, man, with some cheese and some fucking no, the star burger, man. That's what I can get funky with, man. Fucking the double star burger with some cheese and some mustard on it. Oh fuck, man. Give me some fucking fries and shit. Man, when I had surgery on my hand a few years back, after we got done, that's where my mom took me to lunch. Was Hardee's. She was like, "Where do you want to get something to eat?" And I was like, "Man, you know what sounds good? Hardee's, man." So we went to Hardee's and I got me the monster burger that time. But like usually when I go now, I get the double star and shit. And I give me some curly fries. But now I stopped getting curly fries, man, because you get like actually like 3 curly fries and then you get all them little bitch ass ones at the bottom of the fucking container and shit. And I'm tired of it. You did you show them the picture I made of you, Elijah? I'm sure you did. I don't even know why I'm asking. Checkers. Anybody have a Checkers near them? I don't think y'all do. Wait, no, that's big in Florida. Oh no, you didn't? You didn't show them? Oh fuck. Elijah comes to me the other day and he was just like, "Man, I've never seen the Legally Blonde movies, but be right back. I gotta bring in this in. All right. Um, he was like, "Man, I've never seen these Legally Blonde movies, man, but the show for Amazon looks good because they're making a show based on Elle Woods." And I didn't even say anything. I just went over to Chat GPT. I copy and pasted Elijah's fucking profile picture. And I was like, "Can you make it look like my friend has been living under a set of stairs?" And I sent the picture to him. That's all. I didn't even put no context to it or nothing. I just sent that picture. Ignore the blood? Oh, I see it. There's no more checkers here since the 90s? Wow. Checker. Yeah, I've had a checkers a few times when I lived in, I think, North Carolina. So I don't really remember it that much. I know I've had it, but I don't remember it that much. I'm going to put it right in the middle there. I have a feeling that C tier is going to be full of luck. All right. Let's hear it. What do y'all feel about Chick-fil-A? Really? S tier, you think? Ate it every day for 2 years? Fuck. I mean, when I worked at the mall in Illinois, you guys know, and I mean, I ate there a lot, but like I mainly got drinks there because you get free refills and everything. That's mainly why I went. Um, but I can't S tier it. I just can't. I'm gonna A tier it though. I can't S tier it though. You know, um, if it were open on Sunday, maybe. You know, because I know everybody said the same shit before, but I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've woken up and I'm like, man, a chicken sandwich sounds good. Let me go to Chick-fil-A. Fuck me, it's Sunday. You know, so plus them hating the gays is probably not a good thing either. I wish I had a G tier. I put it in G for gay, but my friend's girlfriend's mom, jeez, owns one, and she gave me a coupon book for free food. Only had to pay the tax. Oh shit. I will give Chick-fil-A credit on one thing. If they fuck up, they own up to it. Whereas, like, if I go to Burger King and I'm like, hey, man, you messed up my burger, they're like, oh. I'm like, don't get mad at me because you fucked up because I made you do less work and everything. Whereas I can go to Chick-fil-A and fuck the manager's wife and he'll look me in the eyes and say, fucking my pleasure. Like, it doesn't. Okay, fuck y'all. That was funnier than y'all reacted. That's why I sat and waited so long. I was waiting for a reaction. Fuck y'all. Chili's. S or an A? Interesting. Ate there a few times. B tier. Um, I would probably put it at B tier because when I used to go to ours, they used to have a Coke Freestyle machine, right? So I used to go there and get all pumped and everything, man. I'm like, man, let me get a mellow yellow zero with like fucking cherry or whatever the fuck I get and shit. And then one time we went, and I was all pumped to get, man. I didn't even look at the fucking menu, man. And they're just like, what can we get you to drink? I was like, I would have a mellow yellow zero with peach, please. And they're like, oh, we got rid of our freestyle machine. I can bring you a regular mellow yellow. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, now Death Punch is back. He would have thought it was funny. For shame. Well, they shouldn't have got rid of their fucking freestyle machine. Fuck them. Would have been B tier. They fucked up. Has anyone ever eaten at a Chuck E. Cheese? Chuck E. Cheese is just a kid's version of Hooters, except the girls are arcade machines. Like, does anybody really give a shit about the fucking food? I'm just gonna put in E. Church's Chicken? Anybody? Really? You like the food? What the fuck? Oh, because you work with kids. That's why. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you hanging out at a Chuck E. Cheese? I was too traumatized from the animatronics to remember how the food tastes. Exactly. Like, I know they have pizza and shit, but like I don't ever remember fucking eating it like, oh, this is good fucking pizza. You know? Yeah, I'll bring it up now since like it kind of correlates to it. Like Hooters. I went to Hooters one time in Houston. Me and Justice went when he came down and visited one time. Honestly, I don't remember what the fuck I ordered. I have not the slightest fucking idea. If there was a gun to my head and said, you know, what'd you order from Hooters at one time? Not a fucking clue. No idea. Okay. I remember what Justice ordered only because, like, he fucking kept bringing mention to it. You know, he ordered a chicken sandwich, a grilled chicken sandwich, and he took a bite of it, and he was just like, man, this is a great sandwich and everything. I'm like, you really give a fuck about the sandwich? My head is on a swivel just looking around and shit. You know, I want to see every fucking girl they got and shit. I'm looking like, oh, ooh, oh, you know, and he's like, man, this is a good sandwich. I'm like, would you shut the fuck up about this sandwich? You know? I don't remember what the fuck I ordered. So that's why I say Chuck E. Cheese is like a fucking kid's Hooters, man. Like, do you really remember the fucking pizza? You just want to play arcade games. Do you really remember the fucking food? You just want to look at titties and ass. You know? I can't wait for the family-friendly version of Hooters. I hear it's going to be Amish cooking. Everything's going to be like real Amish style and everything. It's going to be called Ankles. It's going to be real good. Real good. Again, I'm going to put Hooters in E only because I don't remember what the fuck I ordered. I haven't been there in a long time, but I remember liking the pizza and fries and even the cake. Stop. That's a good joke, man. I'm sorry. That's a good fucking joke. Said Hooters going to be Ankles. I like that. My Hooters had car wash Saturdays. I ordered wings and they had feathers. Hey, that's fresh, baby. I wouldn't even be mad at that, man. I'd be like, man, that's fucking fresh. I've actually been a few times, but I don't care. My grandmother loves fucking Hooters. My grandma used to go to fucking Hooters all the time because she's like, she loves the wings. My grandmother didn't give a shit. My grandmother at the time was like fucking 90. Now she, or like in her 80s. Now she's like 98. You know, but like at the time, man, she didn't give a damn. She'd go to Hooters for wings. She didn't give a shit. Here's a fucking true story. I'm going to turn off the screen for this so like there's no jittering. Hooters gives you wings. Hooters give you. So like we had a Hooters in Houston, right? And they actually move locations. So the old location, this is long before I went to. Yeah, fix this tab. Fix it. Yeah, shit. So this is long before I went to Hooters and shit, right? So we're driving by Hooters and like it's actually it was fairly close to the road at the time. Now the new one is like, you know, off the highway and shit like that. No, I can't even enjoy the view. I'm trying to die from a feather. Hey, it's a good way to go out, you know? So we're driving by the old Hooters and shit, right? It was long before I went and shit. And I see two of the Hooters girls sitting outside, like, you know, on a break or some shit like that. So, like, I'm in the car. Here's the Hooters coming by, right? So I'm sitting in the passenger seat. And, like, I just look over to see, like, them chilling there. And we're, like, at a red lights or, like, we're stopped. So, like, I see them standing there and they're just chilling. So, like, what I do, I just slam my fucking hands in my face against the window, just, you know, and, like, they fucking heard it because the one girl just looks over at the car, like, you know, because all they see is, like, all they heard was boom. And then you just see, like, my hands pressed against the fucking window and my head pressed against it, like, hi. You know? And it was the funniest fucking thing to me because, like, I didn't expect them to hear it. It was just something to fucking crack my mom up. I just did it to make her laugh, you know, like, it'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? So, like, when I did, and I saw the Hooters girl, like, you know, turn around and, like, what the fuck, and then see me, like, in the car window, just, oh my god, it was the funniest fucking thing to me, you know. All right, we're back in. That was long before I went and shit too, so. All right, Chipotle. All right. I have a caveat to this. When I was sick back in January, when I got over whatever it was that was trying to kill me, I was really craving fucking rice and gravy for some reason. I just really wanted fucking white rice and pour some, like, brown gravy on it. That's all I wanted. It was light, tasty. That's all I fucking wanted. So I went over to Chipotle. First time I've ever been to Chipotle. All right, because we have a Chipotle now right outside of Firehouse. So I went over there and I was like, "Can I just get a bowl of white rice?" And they were just like, "Yeah, that's all you want." I was like, "Just a bowl of white rice." You know, and they're just like, "Yeah, that's cool." And they give me a bowl of white rice and everything. I go home, I pour my fucking gravy on it. I will say, for a bowl of fucking white rice, it did the trick. I'm gonna B tier it. Just for the bowl of white rice, and it made me feel better that day. It's expensive, and I feel like a good mom and pop Mexican restaurant just blows it out of the water. What about you, Harry Potter?
Shopping for your next car? What about a sunroof?
What about a shut the fuck up? No, but in all, you know, just thinking about it again. But, like, logistically, how the fuck are we gonna make Hooters family friendly? Like, is the whole family gonna get to slap the waitress on the ass? You know, is that how it's gonna work? I'm gonna put up my own restaurant. It's gonna be called Beavers. Everybody's gonna just wear no pants. That goes for everybody. Waitresses, customers, everybody can wear no pants. There is, however, a weight limit. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, Beavers ain't gonna be for everybody. Kitchen staff is allowed to wear pants, of course. We're going to have a great cleaning crew. We're going to serve like fucking shit like papaya cut in half. That's it. That's the whole dish. The beaver special with the papaya cut in half. That's it. I'm never going. Not to brag, already saw it. Don't need to worry about it. All right. Going back to Churches. Churches chicken, everybody? Churches? Stop. Well, Jackson's like, I'm never coming to your restaurant so you can see my beer.
Shopping for your next car? What about a sunroof?
I have a sunroof. Never heard of Churches. It's a fucking. It's like if you're like, oh, I can't do KFC and I can't do Popeyes, I guess I'll do Churches. I mean, it's fine. It's fucking fine. It was 10 out of 10 when I was a kid, but the quality's not the same. Oh fuck, man! If this was like restaurants I miss, CC's Pizza is fucking S tier. If it was just straight up restaurants I miss, it's like, man, I fucking love CC's Pizza. Me and Jax used to have some fucking CC's Pizza lunch dates, not dates, but you know what I mean. But like, man, I fucking love some fucking CC's Pizza.
Shopping for your next car?
God.
What about third row seats?
At least it was something different. Never been to CC's. And you say you're from Texas. I'm going to A tier it. I like CC's, man. People are like, oh, it's cheap pizza and everything. Good. I fucking, the cheaper, the fucking better. You know? Fucking give me all the fucking, me and Jax one time, we got a half black olive, half macaroni and cheese pizza. We fucking ate the whole damn thing. You know? Like fucking, which I'm sure had to be the weirdest order they ever had. You know, because when you go to CC's, you get the buffet, of course. The pizza buffet. But they also ask you, like, do you want a special pizza for you as well? And you can ask, like, you can get any pizza you want, man. Like, I want a macaroni and cheese pizza. You know, which is fucking, that's the shit. If you go to CC's, get the macaroni and cheese pizza. So, and they ask you, like, do you want a couple slices? Do you want the whole pie? Like, what do you want? So Jack's like, I want black olive though. So I was like, fuck it, we'll get half black olive, half fucking macaroni and cheese. And I don't mind getting half and half at CC's because they cook them separate. So like fucking, and they bring them out and everything. So like, man. Oh yeah, their buffalo chicken's fucking fire because they don't put bullshit on their buffalo chicken. It is just buffalo sauce, cheese, chicken. That's it. No ranch, no fucking, no diced onion, no ranch dressing, no mayonnaise, none of this bullshit. Yeah, we did like the wedding game like years ago, me and Jax, and like that was one of the questions. It was like, what's Jax's favorite pizza topping? I was like, I know that one, fucking back of my hand. You know? Okay, Cinnabon. Who doesn't love a fucking Cinnabon? A or B for Cinnabon, really? You're not a fan of cinnamon buns? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I've been gluten-free for most 2 years now. I do miss pizza. I'm starting to think this was a bad idea. I should have just been miserable playing the fucking video games tonight. Oh, I don't like cinnamon rolls. So again, you don't like happiness? What, do you also kick puppies walking down the street too? I don't like cinnamon rolls. Yeah, you know what? I like B. I don't think I can A tier it. Yeah, I can't A tier it. I'll be it. I don't know. You're sitting there talking about fucking, you don't like cinnamon rolls for some fuck reason. Cold Stone Creamery. Or you know what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Before y'all answer that, hold on. Okay, for the Texas folks, marble slab, it's the same fucking thing. The ice cream was okay. See? Man, who hurt y'all? I don't like cinnamon rolls. The ice cream was okay. Like, fuck, who is hurting y'all? Show me on the doll where they touched you. I mean, I'm gonna go C too, but I mean, like, okay. Crackle Barrel, go fuck yourself. Only because like the last time I went, okay, listen, the last few times I went to Crackle Barrel, let's say the last 3 times, okay? So the first of the 3 times that I went there last, I was just like, man, something just isn't right with this, you know? Then the second of the 3 times I went, I was just like, fuck, man, like something about this I'm just not enjoying. And then the third time I realized it was the fucking food. I was just like, man, there's like no flavor in this fucking food. I'd be better off eating fucking paper. Okay, so like I'm over fucking Crackle Barrel. Growing up, it was fun to go to. Like, oh, Cracker Barrel in a little fucking store with like, oh my God, I can get a pack of gum for $9. Oh my God, this is amazing. That was fun as a kid. But now I'm just like, no, I don't want to buy a fucking $400 rocking chair. I don't want to eat your fucking flavorless fucking chicken fried steak. You know, I don't want to play the table peg game. That's just gonna piss me off. Fuck it. I'm so done with Crackle Barrel. I'm over it. Will, shut your bitch ass over Crackle Barrel. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm fucking over it. I'm over Crackle Barrel. Here's the rest of the list so far, just in case you haven't seen anything. In fact, while he looks at that, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Fuck all you bitches, man. Every single one of you. Hello, Slurpees. I had it at C tier. I had 7-Eleven as C tier. Then Elijah was just like, I had a Slurpee there. And I was like, oh, fuck, Slurpees. Oh, yeah, we got to move that up one. He's gone mad with power. Dude, it's a half country store. And like I said, you can get like a thing of gumballs for like $12 in their country store. And you can go eat their like fucking like flavorless country fried steak. And like fucking I'm over it. Like I said, as a kid growing up, it was fine. It was fun. It was a cavalcade of fun. Because of their prices. See, if you were here on time like everybody else was, you would know the backstories to every single one of these. But no, you wanted to be fucking, like, let me just take my sweet ass time to get here. Why are you hating on Slurpees? David is the type of motherfucker that would be like, ices are better. I don't know why I gave him a British accent. I don't know why. And I told you, 7-Eleven was at C. Because of the prices. Again, if you were here earlier and you heard the backstories, you would know. And it's Wingstop, not Wingspot. Can't even get the fucking places right. You're more passionate about the food than you are the movies, man. You're like more angry about the food placements than you are about like my movie selection. No, I don't think I should be considering 7-Eleven's on here to be fucking for real, but no, I'm not seeing it. Bold choice, Cotton. Should be D for diarrhea. Hey, fucking, they all wanted it at B and A, and fucking I went with C. Okay, so All right, next one. Culver's. Anybody have Culver's? Culver's is big here in Iowa, so I don't know if other people have Culver's. Anybody have Culver's? I wouldn't be surprised if none of y'all don't have Culver's. Oh, really? Jack says Culver's. Okay. I think they just opened one not too long ago here. I like Culver's because, well, I used to always stop Saturday after work when I worked in Iowa City. I would stop at the Culver's there, and they would sell like the pints of like flavors and shit. They would sell them for like $2.75. $2.75 for a pint. Like, think about that. They're selling Ben and Jerry in the grocery store for fucking $6 a pint. They're selling Haagen-Dazs for $5. And I can stop at Culver's and get pints for $2.75. I was stopping there getting four a week. 4 every 2 weeks. I like 4 every 2 weeks. And shit, man. And like, plus, man, the fucking burgers are good. I'm gonna beat tier Culver's. I have a sister in Tampa, is also big there. Another greasy one. Okay. Their kids' meals are fun. My mom used to get their kids' meals. She loved their kids' meals. She loved it. I'll share with my friend Blake. Like, so. Oh wow, okay. The fuck, okay. I didn't think Culver's had that big of an extension. Okay, all right. All right, we're to Dairy Queen now. How do we feel about Dairy Queen? The goat, really? Why did I say really? Like I was in a gay bar. Can anyone say lower that? Man, like fucking when we're talking about movies, Dave was just like, well, I happen to think that's a really good movie. Or like that movie sucks, but like, fuck, when it comes to food, man, Dave was just like, fuck you and your choices. Like, what the fuck? Man, all right. DQS tier. Who doesn't like a good Blizzard? Okay. Their chicken tenders with gravy I was actually craving those last week, like when I was high, but fucking Dairy Queen was closed by the time I got off and ordered and shit, so I couldn't get them. I'm gonna B tier it, and here's why. Okay. I'm going to B tier, and here's why. Because we have a Dairy Queen here. All right, what have y'all been saying? DQ ice cream cake is good. Their chicken tenders are fucking. Yeah, exactly. Oh, they have ice cream cake? Yeah. You never had them with the gravy, though. What, were you fucking living under the stairs with fucking Elijah, too? We have a fucking Dairy Queen here, and like when growing up, and even when I lived in Texas, sometimes the dessert I would get, if I didn't get a Blizzard, I would get the didn't know they do that. Oh my goodness. I would get the brownie earthquake. And for those of you who don't know what the brownie earthquake is or was, apparently, just vanilla ice cream, hot fudge. They cut a brownie in half, put 2 fucking hunks of brownie on the end there, and then they put cookie crumbles on top of it. Brownie earthquake, right? Fucking delicious. Completely unhealthy, but delicious, right? One day I'm coming home and I see the Dairy Queen by the house, and I was just like, you know what sounds fucking good right now? Motherfucking brownie earthquake, man. That sounds fucking delicious, man. I'm going to stop and get one. I haven't had one in quite a long time. I'm going to get one. So I go into the Dairy Queen, and I go to the counter, and they're like, ooh, what can we get for you? I don't know why they did ooh first, but they're like, what can we get for you? I was like, I would like 1 brownie earthquake, please. And they looked at me like I said, excuse me, sir, can I drop my nuts in your mouth? They were just like, brownie what? I was like, the brownie earthquake. And they were just like, you mean the brownie cup confection? And I'm looking at the menu like, what the fuck is he talking about? One, they changed it. And 2, this cat was acting like he's never heard of it. It's been Mandela affected from like, hey Erica, it's been Mandela affected from like fucking everything. Like nobody's ever heard of the fucking Brownie earthquake all of a sudden. You know? And like the new version they have of it is not as good as the original. I don't think they put hot fudge in it anymore. It's just like a piece of brownie, some vanilla ice cream, and like cookie crumbles in there. And I'm just like, this is not the same anymore. You know, so that's why I'm B tiering it, because I do love their blizzards. You know, the banana cream pie blizzard, great. The chicken tenders with the gravy and the fucking Texas toast and shit, wonderful. Fries and everything, great. So that's why I have to B tier it, just because I'm mad that they don't have the brownie earthquake anymore. Now I want some ice cream. I had Dave and Buster's food like one time, and like I don't really remember it, so I'll put it in ear. Del Taco, I've never had. Denny's. Okay, I want to hear what y'all got to say about Denny's first before I give you my grading on Denny's. Love the breakfast food. Okay. You better put that somewhere. Bitch, I don't answer to you. Man, note to self, man. Next time David comes in for like a food thing, just kick his ass out. Fuck. I like Denny's, but I'm an IHOP preferred. When it comes to just strictly pancakes, if you're going just for pancakes, totally IHOP for sure. Totally just fucking IHOP. Okay, but if you just want like the all-around breakfast experience, fucking I'm sorry. I fucking love Denny's, man. There's a Denny's like 90 miles from here. It's like on the way to Altoona to the outlet stores. So like whenever we can get out there, man, I gotta make a stop at fucking Denny's. I have better memories at IHOP. Okay. America versus Paraguay. Salads aren't bad either. Plus, I used to get the moons over my hammy. Oh man, those were fucking good. You know. Wait, she's already leaving? I know she said she's going to watch the game, but I didn't think she meant right now. She just got here. See, both offer good things depending on what you go for. I say Denny's has a better dinner menu. IHOP has a better breakfast menu. No, I'm here, but I'm. Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, Denny's totally S tier for me. Dickie's something. I don't know, whatever it is. I've never had it. Domino's. All right, let's get into the pizza game now. Domino's. What do y'all think about Domino's? Y'all are probably not going to like my answer on this one. In fact, you know what? Hold on. Let's get them all out the way. Let's fucking get Little Caesars up here. Let's get that one up here. Is that all the fucking pizzas? The major pizzas? All right. All right, so Domino's, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut. Just throw Little David, I don't mean to David, this question's not to pry into your personal life, but were you homeschooled by a pigeon or something? Hot and rain. Man, he is too passionate about it. Did something happen today that you're taking out your anger on us? Because, like, you're a little bit more amped up than usual. I would say Domino's A tier. Because I like a good Domino's pizza, man. And fucking, I don't care, David. Fucking S tier. Fucking Little Caesars. Man, I can get down with Little Caesars whenever the fuck they want. And I think Pizza Hut can go fuck itself. I think we all know why. You know? I will say, like, if you take, like, what happened at Pizza Hut out of the equation, if we judge Pizza Hut just by the pizza, I'd probably B tier it. You know, like, I can't tell you how many Pizza Hut pizzas I've had, but, like, I'd probably B tier it, you know, just because I've had so many. But, like, I can't take away what fucking happened at that place. You know? Oh, I fucking love the crazy bread at fucking Little Caesars, man. Man, I always have to get a fucking pepperoni. I have to get garlic bread. I have to get the sauce. Like, that's just, oh, man. Just personal preference as far as the big three fast food goes. The Hut. Man, I should put you on a timeout for that fucking comment. Can I do that? Kind of want to put them on a timeout for putting Pizza Hut first. We don't favor the Hut around here. Around here, Cold Stone Creamery out pizzas the Hut. Okay? Costco? All right. The mod pizza that you mentioned, I didn't know that was I didn't know this was pizza. I never had it. So, now that you mentioned that. There's a couple others down here I haven't had. All right, Dunkin'. Are we really considering Dunkin' Donut fast food? This is deleted. What are we doing? Oh, you've timed them out for 10 seconds? I was going to do it, but I thought the lowest we could do was 5 minutes. So, like, that's why I didn't want to do it. So they must have changed it. They used to be the lowest time you could do is 5 minutes. That's why I didn't want to do it. Because that's what I gave Brett that night was 5 minutes. And fucking, we all know what happened to Brett. There, we came to a compromise. Okay. Okay, so Dunkin' Donuts, are we considering this fast food? You know what? Since we're here, because, like, I have shit to say. So let's put this here. And is there another one? I guess we'll put that there too. Making sure there's no other donut places. Okay. Horrible food. Okay, see, like, I don't think I've ever had, like, a fucking sandwich or a coffee drink from fucking Dunkin' or Dunkin' Donuts. I've only had donuts because that's what Dunkin' Donuts was there for. So when it comes to Dunkin' Donuts, I'm going to put it in. Okay, I'm going to put it in B. And I'll explain why in a second. Because Shipley's is going in D, and here's why. I know Shipley's is the Texas favorite, but here's why it's going in D. It's not because of taste or anything like that. Here's why I like Dunkin' better. Because if I go to Dunkin' Donuts, okay, oh wait, where's my chat? Okay. How could you say that? I'm a Starbucks girl. Shipley's is a Texas thing. Jax and Erica and possibly Def Punch would get this. If I go into fucking Dunkin' Donuts and I'm like, excuse me, can I get 2 jelly donuts? And they turn behind them and they're like, crap, we're out of jelly donuts. Do you know what happens? They're like, hey, if you give us 10 minutes, we're going to make more. And I'm like, right on, man. I'll wait 10 minutes, for some fucking jelly donuts and shit. Awesome. You know what happens if you go to like a Shipley's or like any other fucking donut place in the world? Like, hey, can I get 2 jelly donuts? Oh, we're out. Go fuck yourself. Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome. And Tim Hortons, I'm putting in B tier too because when I went there, they treated me very nicely. And I got a free donut. So I'm putting them in B tier. Yeah, so there we go. I'm sorry. Fucking, I hate going to that are just like, oh, we're out of that? Well, fuck you. We're not going to make more. And it's not just donut places. Other places do that shit too. I've never been to El Polo Loco. Hey, Firehouse Subs made the list. Look at that shit. All right, F. No. Honestly, like again, just judging by the food. Like before I worked there, I was like, wow, I like this place better than fucking Subway. Because like I got to a point where I hated fucking Subway. But again, but if you include my working experience, I'm just gonna put it in C. No, they make them. No, Erica. What I'm saying is they make them fresh. But what I'm saying is if you go into a Dunkin' Donuts and they're out of something, they're like, "Oh, give us some time, we'll make more." Whereas if you go into a Shipley's and shit, they're like, "Oh, we're out. Sucks to be you." And then that's it. That's it. There is no like, oh fuck, let's go to the back and make some more, and we'll fucking whip some up and no. No, fucking, I have 2 glazed donuts out and a fucking chocolate. You can have that. Take it or leave it. That's my fucking issue. The taste is fine. Like they have these apple filled donuts. I used to fucking love them. But no, I don't like when businesses do that. Like fucking, oh, we're out. Fuck you. Yeah, the kolaches, man. You want to know the funny thing here? Oh god, this is so good. So when my mom moved here, somebody asked her, "Hey, would you like a kolache?" My mom hadn't seen a kolache since she lived in fucking Texas. Okay? So for Elijah and David who don't know what a kolache is, the kolache that I'm referring to usually has some meat, cheese, maybe jalapeno in a nice little fucking bun, all wrapped up, toasted and shit. Nice little breakfast thing there. Kind of like a breakfast hot pocket in a way, but way better. Okay. So when my mom got asked if she wanted a kolache here, she was excited. She was like, holy shit, Iowa has fucking kolaches and shit. So she gets handed a fucking kolache here in Iowa. And she's like, what the fuck is this? Here in Iowa, kolaches are like, it's a Czech thing. And it's like a pastry dough. It's kind of like a mini Danish in a way. It's like it's like about the palm of your hand, and there's like dough, and then in the center of it is like fruit, cream cheese, something like that. My mom was pissed when she was handed this. You know, she thought she was gonna get like a sausage and cheese wrap or like sausage and jalapeno wrap and shit. She was fucking mad as hell when they handed her like a fucking strawberry kolache and shit. That sounds horrible. Well, I like them. They have the cream cheese ones here, and I fucking love the cream cheese ones. But like, I get why she was mad because like I used to eat the Texas ones, and those are really good. You know, so yeah, kolaches are fire. That I will admit. That's one thing that I Texas for. The kolaches are good. They sound good. They have the wrong name. Exactly. You know, like I said, I think because St. Louis, for some reason, is a hotbed for Italian and Japanese people. And shit. Like, there's a big Japanese community, a big Italian community. Obviously Houston, big Hispanic community there. Obviously with Mexico right there. For some reason, Iowa, has a big Czech community. Czechoslovakia. Has a big Czechoslovakia, but like we have a Czech village. And like it's just like what? Like of all the fucking like we couldn't have Chinatown or anything like that. So anyway, the point is like their kolache is like fruit and fucking cream cheese and everything, pastry dough. Whereas like the Texas one is fucking the meat and cheese and what are they known for? The Czechs? I have no idea. I never went to the museum. Never cared. My sister thought like when I moved here, she was like, finally, I have somebody to go to the fucking museums and shit with. I was like, not on your life. I am not going to the Czech museum. I do not care. Okay, but to be fair, it's where I would put a Czech village on the map. I mean, yeah, I guess. All right. Five Guys. I'm putting Five Guys in F. Don't get me wrong, burgers are great. It's a good burger, but I'm getting tired of having to take out a mortgage to buy a burger. So fuck them. Golden Chick I've never had. This is the same fucking thing as Hardee's or Carl's Jr. Fucking, I'll put it up in A tier next to it. Fuck it. All right. Fuddruckers. An F. Wow. Well, I'm 8:00. I'm sorry, Mr. fucking Pennybags, that you can afford fucking fucking $87 for a burger and fries. That's what I'm saying, man. I miss Fuddruckers, man. Fuddruckers used to have them 1 pound burgers and shit, man. Oh, man, put some mustard on that bad boy. I'm B tier in that one. The free peanuts do nothing for you? What do you mean do nothing for me? Like, fucking Logan's used to give me free peanuts. Like, Logan Steakhouse used to give me free peanuts. Like, what the fuck? You ain't giving me nothing new? Yeah, I saw Gene Shalit died, Plus, Fuddruckers had like the big steak fries and everything. I like steak fries. Shit. I've only been to Fuddruckers once. I know there used to be one by Tinseltown in fucking Houston. I'm pretty sure that's gone now because the company hadn't been doing too good. Oh yeah, the buns and shit. Man, Fuddruckers was good. I don't care what people say. Fuddruckers was good. All right. I'm gonna get rid of a few that I haven't eaten at. Jollibee, never eaten there. Johnny Rockets, never eaten there. And In-N-Out, I've never had In-N-Out. I've always wanted to try it, but I've never had it. Max, I've never had. And Marco's, even though we used to have that here. I never went. All right, Golden Corral. How do we feel about Golden Corral? D tier, interesting. Never ate there. It doesn't surprise me there, Harry Potter. I think it's an A. You know, I used to really love fucking Golden Corral. And then back during the fucking pandemic, we drove all the way to Davenport, Iowa, so we could go to Golden Corral because it's the only one that we know of. And it just wasn't the same. It just wasn't the fucking same, man. And not because of the pandemic and shit. It was, you're back. I gotta go close the blinds. Oh, somebody's about to get naked. Have you been back since? Fuck no. Because that time just ruined it. You know, the food was just subpar and shit. And, you know, it was just, No, don't. How will I see? So I'm going to D tier fucking Golden Corral here. All right, IHOP. We were talking about it. I should have brought that up when we were doing Denny's. I'll A tier fucking IHOP just because the pancakes are fucking fire. But the last time me and my mom went to IHOP, man, we left starving. And we ate. Like, the portions were so fucking small that we're just like, fuck, man. Like, IHOP S tier, love getting their 7-bean soup and burger. Wow, there's one that Elijah likes. That was great as a exactly. That's me. Like, even when I was living with the baby mama and we went to Golden Corral, I didn't mind it. I was like, all right, man, Golden Corral, cool and shit. I mean, I'm never gonna financially recover from this, but cool. You know. Because like sometimes we'd go to Golden Corral like the day after I get paid, and then like after I've paid all the bills and gotten diapers and all that shit, I'd have like literally like $30 to last me 2 weeks. And then she'd be like, "Let's go to Bojangles." I'd be like, I will hang myself from that fucking ceiling right now if you make me go to Bojangles." Will, you're being dramatic. I am not. I will fucking take my belt right now and tie it from the ceiling and hang myself if you make me go to Bojangles. I have $30 to last till next week. And 2, we have eaten at Bojangles 14 times this week. I can't do it. You're just saying that, Will. Oh yeah, and I just take off my belt, start making it into a noose. Stop doing that. That's not funny. I'm not trying to be funny. If we have to go to fucking Bojangles, you're gonna come home to me fucking hanging. All right. Man, you want to talk about places I'm at? Jack in the Box. Fucking, I'm not even gonna wait. Fucking Jack in the Box. Fucking A tier. Just because, man, I would kill for an extreme sausage sandwich. Damn, this is a one-man monologue. I mean, like, that is quick. I mean, like, because, like, I got just so tired of being, like, living on $30 for 2 weeks. And then she was like, let's go to Bojangles. I'm like, I'm fucking, no. And then she'd want to spend the little money that I did have saved. I'd have like $80 saved. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to save that fucking $80. And then the second she'd find out I had that $80 saved, she'd be like, well, I need new clothes. I'm like, that's good to know. Never ate at Jack in the Box. I'd kill for an extreme sausage sandwich right now. East Coast fucking sucks. Fucking the Midwest ain't much better. Trust me, if you would have told me I would have spent fucking 13 years living in fucking Iowa, fuck. Back. Jack is okay. Erica's never had Golden Corral. Interesting. See, normally I'd make like living under the stairs joke, but that's like one restaurant out of like fucking 50 that she said she's never had. Whereas like Elijah's eating at like one restaurant out of 50. Jersey Mike subs. I swear I ate it. I ate at one time when I was a kid. I think I got a meatball. Don't even remember it. So I'm just gonna put it in E. KFC. Iowa sounds lame. I mean, I will admit I was shocked when I moved here and like there was city. Like that fucked me up when I moved here. Like I seriously thought like I was gonna like my mom's house was gonna be like in the middle of a fucking cornfield. Like no shit. I really didn't think there was gonna be. I will admit that I wish like Iowa had some more creature comforts and shit. Like I've told this story before, but when I was dating Emma, here, let me take this off the screen. She loathed fucking Iowa. She couldn't wait to fucking graduate and fucking go to anywhere but fucking Iowa. She couldn't wait. Couldn't get and she was like, "What do you like about it?" I mean, I'm like, it's not that bad. I mean, and then I was like, I wish I had some more like restaurants that I liked. And she was like what? I was like, well, I mean, I really miss CC's Pizza. And she looked at me and she was like, we used to have one of those. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, it closed down. And I was like, right on. And I was like, or like Denny's. Like the closest Denny's is 90 miles. And she was like, we used to have one of those. I was like, yeah, sure, yeah. And I was like, fuck. And then I said another one. Oh, Golden Corral at the time. I was just like, well, fucking, I miss Golden Corral, man. The closest one's Davenport. Like, what kind of shit is this? And she was like, Cedar Rapids used to have one of those. And then that's when I finally looked at it. I was like, Emma, did I move here like after the bomb dropped? And like, y'all are in the rebuilding stages or something? Is that what's going on here? Because like, y'all used to have a lot of shit that doesn't seem to be here anymore. KFC, the first time eating it, it was in 99, never ate it again. I love making chicken at home. I feel like KFC is the McDonald's of fried chicken. Okay, Carter Anderson. If anybody got that reference, good job. I love KFC, absolutely loved it. But they changed the fucking script with their tenders and fries. Oh man, I think KFC has some of the most underrated fries in the game. I fucking love the secret recipe fries, man. So I think my only problem with KFC is they're like, fuck, man. Like whenever I try and deliver from them, like fuck, I never get half my order. I'm C-tiering it just for that. And that if anybody has like my the second edition of my first book, which I'm actually thinking about using AI to enhance some of those stories and coming out with like a third edition, but that's whatever. Anyway, there's a story in there that I tell that if you remember the Kentucky grilled chicken when that was like all the rage, which whatever. To this day, that pisses me off, the Kentucky grilled chicken, only because like it was fucking everywhere. You couldn't throw a rock without seeing an ad for KGC, Kentucky grilled chicken. Like, we have grilled chicken now. It's no longer fried. It's grilled and oh my god, it's grilled Oprah. Fucking everybody gets grilled chicken, and it was grilled chicken, and fucking now they don't even have the shit. So that's what pissed me off with the grilled chicken. Anyway, so when it first came out and everything, me and my sister, we drove up to get KFC one night. All right. My mom's like, get this and that. And we're like, all right, cool. So we go to the little fucking speaker box at a KFC. For those of you who don't know, KFC originally stood for Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know, the C in KFC stands for fuck chicken. Okay? So we pull up to the drive-thru. And I'm like, we need a 10-piece bucket. We need mashed potatoes. And there's like a long pause. And then they're just like, yeah, so we have like 6 pieces of fried. Would you be okay with us filling out the rest with the grilled chicken? And we're like, hold on a minute. I'm like, do you want grilled? She was like, no. I was like, call mom. So we called my mom and we're like, do you want the grilled chicken? They say they have like 4 pieces that they want to throw in, and they're just like, no, get fried. And they're like, all right, cool. And we're like, no, we'll go ahead and get the fried, all 10 pieces of fried. And the words that came out next are just haunt me to this day, because I'm at a KFC and they're just like, do you want some grilled chicken? We have 6 pieces of fried, but we have 4 of the grill. And they're just like, oh, okay, hold on. We have to ask permission. I'm like, permission for what? To make chicken? At a chicken joint? Listen, I can understand if hey, can y'all throw me a hot dog? I don't know, man. We got to ask permission to make you a hot dog. Okay, cool. Go ask permission. I'm asking you to make chicken at a chicken place. And you have to go ask permission? That'd be like if I'm working at Burger King and they're like, can I get a Whopper? I'm like, yeah, hold on a second. Hey, boss, can I make a Whopper for this customer? Is that okay? Okay, cool. Yeah, I can get you that Whopper. That's cool. Bro, do you even know what type of problems you caused those workers that day? They had to call the higher. I don't give a fuck. Your job is to make fucking chicken. You shouldn't have to ask permission to make chicken at KFC. I don't know what's wrong with David today, but David fucking getting on my gosh darn nerves. David came in here and chose violence, and I don't like it. I'd rather him go back to being critical about my movie choices. Krispy Kreme. I'm not going to wait for y'all on this one. Did you? What? You said gross the Krispy Kreme? Now you're just being hurtful. I tried them in Florida for the first time and I got mad at the grossness. It's not great. Can I time out these fuckers? Like, what? Man, I'm fucking flabbergasted by that one. I don't know why flabbergasted has entered my vernacular so much lately. Maybe because you fuckers leave me flabbergasted. Krispy Kreme's another place where they're just like, fuck, we're out of glazed donuts. We need to make more. And they get on that shit. Whereas Shipley's like, oh, we're out of that shit? Fuck you. We ain't doing shit. You know? Man, I don't even know what the... All right, Long John Silver. Man. Who hurt y'all, man? That's all I can just keep thinking is who fucking hurt y'all? Man, bro, you got to make friends with the keepers of the donuts. I shouldn't have to make friends with anybody just to get fucking product. That'd be like somebody having to come in and be friends with me just to get their fucking sandwich. That'd be like if somebody had to come in with me and they're like, hi, Will. Like, can I maybe get like a medium meat ball sandwich? And I'm like, yes, you can. You know, like fucking like, no, I shouldn't have to do that just to fucking make you do your fucking job. I'm actually not. Believe it or not, when I'm on the register, I'm very fucking like business. I'm not the highlight at Firehouse. Like, I'm very like fucking like scripted. Like, not like by Firehouse. Like, I very much script myself. Like, I just fucking, hi, what can I get for you? Small, medium, or large? White or wheat bread? Combo with that? Chips and drink? All right, anything else for you? All right, is this going to be for here to go? All right, would you like to round up today for Public Safety Foundation? All right, so it's going to be 1501. You know, and then, would you like a receipt? All right, we're going to call your name when it's ready. And that's it. That's fucking, it's not like I'm over there fucking doing a song and dance. You know, like fucking, hey, here's a funny story. No, fucking, I don't care. Let's just go. Everybody else wants to have a conversation with people. You know, like my shit is like, let's go. We got to get these fucking people moving and shit. I may be like a fucking entertainer to like my coworkers and shit, but when it comes to like fucking like working, no, I am not a highlight. You know? Pretty much, yeah. Business in the front, party, yeah, pretty much. You could say that. Anyway, Long John Silver, fucking, I like Long John Silver. I'm gonna be tiered. I like it. Luby's, I've never had Luby's, and that's only because I can't stand cafeteria style. That's the only reason I just never went. I'm not a big fan. McAllister's, I've only had a fucking drink there. I think me and Jack stopped there one time, and I got like a big ass drink, and I was like, man, this motherfucker is huge. You know, so that's the only reason I fucking I know McAllister's. I got a big drink. Isn't Luby's a old people joint? Beats me. No, because Jax goes there quite a bit. Luby's is better now that you're an adult. Yeah, I just never been a fan of cafeteria style, so I'm just like, I just don't go. Oh, Rainforest Cafe. What the fuck is that? I've never been. All right, McDonald's. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put it in D only for the Nuggets. I can't put it anything higher because like I can't fucking realistically grade anything else there because fucking I don't need it because of what I know. I can't even eat the fucking fries there. People are like, oh, the fries are the best at McDonald's. Fuck off. I had some fries there, fucking, a few years back, and greasy and fuck. Can't do it. Give me Burger King fries. I will say McDonald's does come in clutch though when it's just like fuck, I'm driving around. I just want a fucking drink for cheap. It's like I'm just pulling the McDonald's, get like $1 drink or $1.50, whatever they are sometimes. You know? Especially the ones around here that have Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh fuck. I'm just like, man, let me get a fucking large Diet Dr. Pepper with no ice. And they're just like, hell yeah. $1.50. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Oh, fuck you, Harry Potter. Fucking 50 restaurants on the board. You've eaten at 3 of them, and this is the one you want to give me shit for? If you know the shit that I know, you wouldn't eat there either. Fuck you. I got the fries a couple weeks ago while babysitting. They were good. All right, to each their own. Mr. Beast Burger, I never had it. Because the reason why I never had it is because, it's, what is it? Ghost Kitchen and shit. Whenever I try and order something like from DoorDash or something, you can't customize anything. She's like, you will get what we give you. And I'm just like, all right, well, fuck that. Never mind then. Sounds Rallies is the same as Checkers. Fuck it, I'm putting it here. And Schlotsky's, I've never eaten. Shake Shack, I've never eaten. Believe it or not, I never had Smoothie King. And I lived in Texas for 8 years. Never had it. Bueno, Taco Bueno, never had it. Oh, I'm just getting rid of the ones I've never had real quick. Wetzel's Pretzels, I've never fucking. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was an Auntie Anne's. Never mind. TCBY, I've always heard of. Never had. This pizza shit, I've never had. What's this? Cheesecake Factory, okay. Oh, and Wiener Schnitzel, I've never had. I think everything else on here, I can grade accordingly. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Okay. Olive Garden, when you want to get away from your family. What? Well, then you're not going to like this. I'm taking Erica to Olive Garden when I get back. Let me tell you a fucking Olive Garden story about me and Jax. It was one of my birthdays, right? Oh, see, okay, finally, y'all are jumping on David on one of these. Good. Let me tell you all a fucking Olive Garden story, me and Jax, right? So Jax one year was just like, hey, Will, I'm going to take you out for your birthday. I was like, am I dying? She's like, what? I was like, nothing. And I was like, all right, cool. So like the day came and she was like, where do you want to go? The first thing I asked her was, what can you afford? Because at the time Jax was working multiple jobs. I know money's tight and everything. And she was like, wherever you pick, Will. And I was like, yeah, but what can you afford? And she was like, pick anywhere. She was like, P.F. Chang's, this place. And she said Olive Garden. So in my mind, if somebody offers Olive Garden, they have the money to pay for it, fucking cool, whatever. So we go to Olive Garden and shit, right? And I see her fucking counting money and shit over in the booth and everything. And I was just like, you do have enough to pay for this, right? And she was just like, yeah, I think so. I'm like, out of curiosity, Jax, just humor me here. How much money do you have? And she was like, she counted it. She was like, $29. I'm like, what? $29? Fucking, we're not going to be able to get an appetizer with $29. Well, I don't know. Maybe back then we could have. You know, I was just like, oh my God, we can go somewhere else, you know? Like, we don't have to go to Olive Garden, you know? And she was like, no, that's okay. That's okay. We got it. Because, like, she invited other people, but it was so fucking short notice that, like, only one person showed up. That or people just didn't like me. Probably both. And her friend Pablo showed up. And Pablo was just like, you guys order whatever you want. It's on me. I was like, I need a drink, please. Over here. You know? So thankfully fucking somebody showed up because we would have been sharing a fucking, you know, fucking sugar packet and fucking water had we, you know, I would have been sucking on a napkin. Had it, you know, I'm like, this is the best birthday ever. Like a member of the family stabbed you in the back, but really poisoned your stomach. What the fuck, man? Man, the breadsticks, minestrone soup. No sense in sugarcoating. Fucking, you were fucking sugarcoating with like the movies and everything. You at least beat around the bush a little bit, man, with the food places. You're just like, fuck this place. I can see David in a fucking place like, I can see David in a place sitting somewhere like, fuck this, heading out for the evening, have a good rest of the night. All right, Death Punch. What's next here? Outback Steakhouse. Man, I miss Outback Steakhouse. They closed the one down here. I'm going to put in C tier. I don't really have anything witty about that. Panda Express. I hate Panda Express. Sorry. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but I don't understand why there's a Panda Express when you can just go to like any Chinese restaurant and get better fucking Chinese food at cheaper prices. The way y'all feel about like Taco Bell and shit, like, oh, I can just go to like any taco truck and get, that's how I feel about fucking Chinese food. Like, I'm not going to go to fucking Panda Express and pay like fucking $30 for like an ounce of fucking chicken when I can just go to like, I can go to like, you know, Wang Chang's and get fucking beef and broccoli for like 50% cheaper and shit. I can't stand Panda Express. I'm sorry. Panera Bread. Fucking, have I eaten from Panera Bread? If we're counting the bagels and shit, yeah, fuck, I'll give them a B. Bagels and cream cheese? Fucking hey, man, I'll give them that. Yes, Will, exactly. Someone else. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, fuck, like I just said, like when people are just like, fuck Taco Bell, I'll just go to a taco truck. That's where the best tacos are. That's how I feel about like fucking any fucking Chinese restaurant. You can go to like any fucking Chinese restaurant and like probably get fucking better, you know, better food. I'm only judging Panera Bread based on their bagels. I've never had a soup. I've never had a fucking. Oh, that's not true. I did have a pasta from them before. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm still gonna base on the. Yeah, fuck. You know what? I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go see here. Outback, I met Scott Hall there. That was an awesome day. His family was so down to earth. And you're just now telling me this story? How many wrestling fucking watch-alongs have I done and you're just now bringing this up? Oh, fuck. I forgot to bring Papa John's up here earlier when we did the pizza thing. But Papa John's. You know, when I was young, I couldn't eat Papa John's hot. The only way I could eat Papa John's was cold. You know, like if it was cold Papa John's, like cold pizza, oh fuck, that's when I could tear that shit up. Now that I'm, older, or when I got older, I should say, I can actually get down with Papa John's and like, um, I'm gonna put it in C tier only because I'm still weary after what happened and um because I was eating Papa John's when like my sickness started back in January. So like I'm gonna put it in C tier. Probably would have been B tier, but oh yeah, Sbarro. Oh fucking Sbarro's S tier. I don't give a shit. That's why Sbarro was mentioned in my fucking last book because I have such fond memories of Sbarro. Go! Okay. We have one here. We have one at the mall in Iowa City, but like I don't get to Iowa City that much anymore. Ever since I stopped working at the store in Iowa City, I have been to Iowa City twice. When when me and Claude were first writing the mall chapter in Chasing Dreams in Reality, the store reference that we used was something different, and then I changed it to Sbarro because I wanted it to be something personal, but I can't remember what the other reference was. I'm pretty sure I can go through the notes and find it, but I'm trying to remember what it was offhand. I want to say Sam Goody, but I don't think that's right. I don't know. It was some mall store, but then I was like, you know what, dude, you missed out with not having Sbarro. Sbarro was in the mall, never ate there. Yeah, you did. Yeah, Sbarro was great, man. You get them big ass slices. Now it's just so expensive now, man. Like two slices is like fucking $10, man. But like, damn, sometimes it's just worth it. It's like a nice little treat, you know. Um, love the big Z. I had that one time. The big ziti. That's some good shit, you know. But man, now it's bothering me. Now I want to know what the old reference was that I had in the book before I changed it. Because Claude wrote the reference. It was just like because I said I wanted like a reference, and yeah, he made his, and then I was just like, I don't like that. I want it to be something else, you know. So then I changed it. I was like, what's another good mall spot? Because I knew I was going to reference KB Toys for a spot later. Um, I knew I was going to reference Suncoast. I knew I was going to reference Victoria's Secret, and then I knew I was going to have like some weird stores in there, like a violin store, and the Pog store came later. I originally didn't have the Pog store. I eventually added that one because I was just like, what other like '90s bullshit can I put in here? Um, and then I was just like, fuck it, let's put in Sbarro, man. I used to love going to Sbarro at the mall, So Popeyes, you know, I like Popeyes. They're missing a big marketing like opportunity there. Like, why won't they fucking get Popeye to Sailor Man to fucking be a spokesperson? I don't get that. The pizza was the cheapest thing to get when you had money to shop. So you had money to shop. That's nowadays though. Back then it was like cheap as fuck. Like when I was a kid, like in the fucking like mid-90s and shit like that. Oh man, they're like 2 slices is like fucking like what, $5? You know? Oh man. Me and my mom, we used to go to South Park Mall in Virginia. And because it's Louisiana food, not that stupid cartoon. But still, you can fucking, I don't know, fucking put some beads on Popeye and fucking, I don't know, make them hold a fucking king cake in one hand. Fuck, it could still work. Quiznos. I've had Quiznos one time. And I burnt my tongue on the fucking soup. But the sandwich I remember being okay, so I'll go see. The guy who was doing all the franchise fucking for Popeyes around here, he got in trouble for like taxes or some shit. Or like, oh no, he was running the fucking stores without a license, I think. So like he almost had to shut down all the stores around here in Cedar Rapids, but then he took care of it and shit. Never had, but yeah, the fucking the Quizno Sob, the fucking those little creatures and shit. Oh my god, me and Justice used to fucking love it. All right, I'm fucking, I don't care. I don't care how y'all feel about this next one. Raising Cane's, fucking fight me. I don't care. I don't care. Fucking fight me. Care about their fucking flavorless ass fucking chicken? I don't give a fuck. Play the commercial? All right, I'll play the commercial. Hold on. For those of you who don't know the old Quiznos commercials, you guys got to see this shit. This is seriously a commercial that used to play back in the fucking like early 2000s for fucking Quiznos. Hold on, let me. Okay, here we go.
We love these songs! Cause they are good to us! The Quiznos subs! They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them! They got a pepper bar!
Quiznos new Santa Fe Trio subs with smoky chipotle sauce. Fried chicken, roast beef, or smoked turkey.
The Quiznos subs!
Quiznos. Toast.
I fucking remember this. Memory online. I know, right? Oh, hold on. I think there's another one. Hold on.
We love these songs! Songs are $1 off when you bring in a coupon! All things to eat, all your changes! Home only rides up $4 Any coupon box! Beware of paper cuts! The Quiznos subs!
Quiznos. Toasty.
Oh, fuck. All right, one more.
We love these songs! Cause they are good to us! The Quiznos subs! They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them!
Oh, that one quick.
To eat all your changes! Home only rides up $4
All right, rejoice.
We love these songs! There was a special price! $2.99! Our favorite topping now costs less than slice of toasty tasty ever! Enjoy is in our hearts!
Rejoice! Quiznos' most popular sub, the mesquite chicken with bacon, is now only $2.99.
The Quiznos subs!
Quiznos.
All right. Are the real meat in the subs? Are they hamsters? Yeah, something like that. It was made by like two people in college, and it just happened to fucking like work or so. I can't remember the full story about it, but like it was something that was just like something that just worked. All right, Red Lobster. I'm not a big seafood guy. Gen X, I'm sure. Not a big seafood guy, but I do love clam chowder. Oh, but the Cheddar Bay biscuits. All right, I'm going to be too, just for the Cheddar Bay biscuits. I'm just going to be tier just because I'm not a big seafood eater, you know, but I love clam chowder. The Cheddar Bay biscuits are unbelievable. You know, I bring in a bag lined with tinfoil, and I just start throwing them in the bag and shit. They're like, oh, you need more rolls already. I'm like, yes, we do. You know, Red Robin. Man, I like Red Robin a lot. Like they actually had a burger come out like 2 years ago that like I really liked. It was like a triple cheeseburger. It was like their triple buzzer beater burgers. I don't know, some shit like that. I don't know. I ate the motherfucker. I was on Ozempic at the time, so like the way I was able to finish that burger, I'll never fucking know. I'm gonna C tier it. Which, oh my god, Jax. I've never had clam chowder. Oh my god, it's so good. So good, man. You get cream and fucking clam and fucking potatoes in there and shit. Seasoning. D, you mean D. Erica, yes, you have. We have went for Halloween 1 year. Sonic's another place I miss. This is another place that's like in Davenport, Iowa, that we don't fucking have here. But that's another. It's a rare burger that I used to eat, because y'all gotta understand there was a 10-year fucking period. I want to say from like. Hey Siri, what year did the movie Fast Food Nation come out? No. What year did the movie Fast Food Nation come out? So 2006. So there was a period from 2006 to 2000 at least 13. It's either 2006 to 13 or 2006 to even 16. Somewhere in there. That I would not eat any fast food beef. If it was beef from a fast food restaurant, I didn't eat it. Sonic, though, there was one day in that fucking somewhere 10-year period that I got weak. And like I had a Sonic burger because like it was just sometimes you hear shit calling your name, you know, and I ended up ordering a Sonic burger with cheese and mustard, and it was delicious during that 10-year period. You know, it was like at the 5, I want to say it was around the 5 or 6 year mark. Somewhere, no, because I was still in Texas at the time. So it was somewhere between 2008 and 11, somewhere between there. That's when I got weak. I'm going to put it in B tier. Yeah, with honey and I don't think I was there because I never had the cheddar biscuits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if she had the Cheddar Bay biscuit, she would remember that shit. But Bergen County's right next to it. All right. Starbucks. Again, are we really considering Starbucks fast food? Is that really? I've never had food at Starbucks. Okay, if we're going to count it just on the coffee, the few coffees that I've had are fine. I've had the gingerbread latte, the pumpkin spice, of course. I used to, Starbucks was actually one of the first places that I saw actually had coffee that I could drink. They had the caramel light. So you know what? Fuck it. C-tier. C-tier. That's fine with me. Steak and Shake. Now I know the what is it? The not quality. The service has gone down quite a bit in years. But the food, in my opinion, I've always liked fucking Steak and Shake. I'm gonna A-tier that one. We have like 12 minutes before I'm going to sign off, so I'm just kind of speed running the rest here. Subway. Subway can fucking bite me. Taco Bell. I think we have to. I think we have to S tier that one. I know Erica would not S tier that one, but Texas Roadhouse. I think just for the rolls alone, I think we have to S tier that one. Just for the rolls alone. TGI Fridays. Man, they used to have fried macaroni and cheese that I loved. So I'm going to C tier that one. Waffle House. Gosh darn, I miss Waffle House. I wish we had one around here. I could go for a waffle right now. Cheesecake Factory. I'm A-tiering it just because I like cheesecake. And Cheesecake Factory is where I had my first legal drink. Well, my first drink, I should say. I'm one of the I'm like one of 8 people in the world that actually waited till they're 21 to drink. Zaxby's. I don't think not a lot of people have Zaxby's. I went there one time and it was for a shake. I don't think I had the chicken there. If I did, I don't even remember it. So I'm going to put it in E. I've been putting shit I don't remember in E except for Chuck E. Cheese and Hooters. And I explained those earlier. White Castle. I don't like onions. But I get the chicken rings there and I dig them. So I'll put them in C. Wendy's. I used to really like Wendy's a lot. Like so much that I probably would have A-tiered it. But I don't know. The last few times I've gotten it, man, it just kind of really pissed me off and shit. So I feel like if I C-tier it, it's not. B-tier it. Fuck it. And Whataburger. The last one, Whataburger, F-tier. No, I'm kidding. I miss fucking Whataburger. B-tier. Whataburger and A. I miss a good Whataburger. Never had Cheesecake Factory. Wow. I went to the one at the Galleria when I turned 21 after I had my first drink up. We did it with 9 minutes to spare. So where are our S tiers? We got Burger King, Denny's, Little Caesars, Krispy Kreme, Sbarro, and Taco Bell. I kind of want to S tier one of the A ones. Because the chili is so good, but the service is just terrible, man. But the food is good. Okay. All right, there it is. That's my final answer. Erica, if you ever go for Louisiana chicken pasta, for which one? Because I kind of speed ran them there. Oh, cheesecake. Yeah. Cheesecake. I mean, yeah. And plus the cheesecake's amazing. That's all I had. I think I had I went a second time. I forgot I went a second time. Got a Cosmopolitan They actually had fresco, which I was kind of shocked by. And I think I got like a pasta. I think it was that pasta. What was it called? Louisiana chicken pasta. Yep, that's what it was. Yep, that's what I got. So there we go. We got the tier. I think tomorrow night, if I can get it done, we're gonna do a top 20. I just have to get it written and shit. Which one I'm gonna do, I don't know. I have been working on top 20 songs. So might be doing that. And I might get funky tomorrow too. Might do a double funky weekend. So, just so I can get some more rants, because I'm working on recipes no one asked for, and that's going to be a big part of it, are the rants. That's going to be, kind of a big part of that next book. Plus, pretty soon I got to start going through my old lives and finding fucking rants, see if there are any interesting ones that I could just throw into a book somewhere. Just rants about nothing. Don't forget, Between Dreams and Waking and Chasing Dreams and Reality are still available. I have copies. I don't know when I'll tune in these next few weeks. You're fine. Next week is still up in the air due to some personal stuff going on that we'll figure out when we get there. But just know that I don't have anything fucking solid for next week yet. I want to get through this weekend first, and then we'll figure out the rest. You know what I mean? So, well, I'll go ahead and call it here so I can work on some top 20s and everything. I don't know which ones I'm going to work on. I probably should take this notebook upstairs to where my notes are and shit, and probably work on it. But, all right, guys, I'm going to call it here. I will be on tomorrow, 6 o'clock or 5:55-ish, whatever. We'll be doing something. Maybe a top 20, maybe just fucking chilling, maybe fucking something. I don't know. You know how lately I've just been fucking figuring it out as I go along here. So, how come David gets a heart? What kind of shit is this? But, all right, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Remember, be breezy.